While 2012 was an extraordinary year for girls and boys Boston High School basketball, the only team that was able to win both the city and state championship was the Fenway Lady Panthers. And after the first month of the 2013 season, Fenway is again the favorite to win it all. But their motivation to cut down the nets at the end of the year is a little bit different this time around.
And that is going to do it here at the TD Garden. The Fenway Panthers are the girls Division IV state champions here in 2012.
2012 was a historic year for the Fenway girls basketball team. The Panthers swept through the Boston City League en route to a city title, and scratched and clawed their way through the state tournament to a Division IV state championship.
It was a great year. Me and my teammates, we all played together. We worked hard in practice. We won the cities and the states, and yeah, it was just a great year for us. We all played together. Like, my heart was like tearing out because I was like, wow, I can't believe it. Like, my own eyes winning the trophy, city and states. So it was like kind of surprising to me.
In every game in the state tournament, we were in a dogfight. You know, just a totally amazing season. And every time I think about it, you know, it just gives me chills, actually.
The Panthers were guided through their historic season by first-year head coach John Rice, whose wealth of experience in both the city and state tournament played a key role in their on-court success.
We had Rice coming in. He was new. Kids had to get adjusted to him, a new system. What can you say about John Rice, right? Veteran coach, you know, he's done it before. I think he's the only coach that's done city and states for girls. Like, when it comes to girls basketball in the city, you think of John Rice. Coach kept telling us, oh, we're gonna win, we're gonna win. So in my head, I'm thinking the same thing, we're gonna win. And that's the end of what happened.
The very first practice, I told the girls we would win the city and state championship, not in an arrogant way. You know, I just felt that we had enough to work with. I'm so comfortable being in the city tournament, and the kids are, you know, aware of me. I did coach against them 3 years ago in the cities. You know, the kids knew that I kind of have been around, so they felt it helped them to be more comfortable.
When it came to motivation, the championship hardware that Fenway earned wasn't the only fuel to their competitive fire. In 2011, just 1 year before their monumental season, Fenway lost in the city championship to rival O'Brien and fell 1 game short of reaching the TD Garden to rival New Mission in the sectional finals of the state tournament.
The city championship had eluded us, I think, for a couple of years. I've been here, I think this is my 4th season now. Just every year, it's like we get there, you get close, you know, we have an upset this time, next time. Thoughts in my head kept saying, oh, we're that close, we're that close. I just got to make progress.
They just felt like, you know, they should have gotten it done before.
But the difficult journey that the Panthers endured only made their championship run even more rewarding, especially for the Fenway seniors, who ended their high school careers on top.
It would have been nice to, you know, to have Kayla Cox, who was 4 years with it, to go ahead and end out on a bang for her. I remember her crying because, you know, that was like the culmination of 4 years, and it was like, wow, like we finally did it, because each year it just missed us. And so I think for her to go out like that, and a lot of the upperclassmen, they were really like, hey, you know, Fenway, we finally are here.
But while last season's city and state championships helped this team mark a place in their school's history, the Fenway Panthers aren't resting on their laurels anytime soon. With the majority of their team returning for another year and an influx of freshman talent, the Panthers are poised for another run to postseason success.
We've got 4 exciting freshmen to come in, add some depth. And, you know, the younger players, Jaleesa Ross is a sophomore now, Tajane is, you know, all scholastic, she's a senior. Khadijah Matthews, you know, MVP at the Garden. And we got some tremendous freshmen.
On paper, we're stronger, but a lot of where our strength is with our freshman class, and of course with the veteranship that we still have in place.
We have a lot of girls that know the expectations, and we know girls who that are coming in who know their place. They know that they're gonna come out and they're gonna be expected to play hard.
But while this year's version of the Fenway Panthers seems even more equipped to hoist a championship trophy, they know that much work lies ahead, and they must now use a new motivation to feed their hunger for another city and state title.
Go hard or go home. That's it. If you really want it, you know, you got to play to get it.
It was different because everybody just comes out and sees you, oh, this state championship, but that was last year. It's this year, and we're going to come out and play hard.
The mental piece is really huge, especially with girls basketball. was just so difficult for Boston Public School girls to win state championships. It's just so rare. Mental toughness and just having a fearless attitude, just courage, is the things that, you know, that helps us push through.
Talk about a team that's focused. As I mentioned before, Fenway is already on pace to repeat as city and state champions. They currently sit in first place of the Boston North Division, and on Friday squared off against a team that is just behind them in the standings, the South Boston Knights. Let's head now to the Shelbourne Center for this one. There you see the Fenway Lady Panthers taking on second place South Boston. First quarter, Decorah McIntyre. Beautiful crossover right there from the standout freshman. She ties it up at 5 early in the first. Couple of minutes later, it's McIntyre with the steal. She feeds Khadijah Matthews for the easy lay-in. Fenway goes up 12-5 there in the first quarter. Late in the first quarter, Southie hanging tough. Elena Wright McCarthy finds Marika Thompson for the bucket and the foul. Fenway still up 17-12. Second quarter now, Tajane Vega Lee finds Jalissa Ross on the pick and roll. Fenway leads by 9. Still in the second, South Boston keeping it close once again. It's Marika Thompson again with the lay-in. She cuts Fenway's lead down to 3, but just before the half. Once again, it's the freshman McIntyre knocking down the 3 at the buzzer. Fenway leads by 10 at the break. Third quarter now, it's all Fenway. Jalissa Ross, tough rebound and putback right here for the Panthers. She puts them up by 17. Later on in the third quarter, it's Tajane Vega Lee. She knocks down a deep 3 right there. She had 16 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists for Fenway, as Fenway goes on to win this one 81-33. Boy, what an impressive performance by the Panthers, especially the young freshmen. I'm sure we'll be seeing them again when the postseason rolls around. That's going to do it for sports this week. Make sure you come right back here next week for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.